What's going on, all you do-gooders and go-getters out there? Welcome back to another episode of The Job of Being with your boy, Infamous. And today, it's just your boy, because I got a lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about that I don't need any interruptions from any other people to be, clouding my judgment and such. Not to say that I dislike having guests or anything like that. I love my guests, and I love when they come on and talk about what they do and bring some more light to the entrepreneurship that is, our lives. But today, I want to jump into a little bit of Black History Month. All right, because obviously it's Black History Month, and I want to pay homage to those who I know personally are actually thriving to do well for themselves in today's era. And first, we're gonna start with, but of course, myself. InfamousProject.com. You guys already know I'm still going hard with my clothing line, and actually, I'm starting to see a lot of things that I haven't seen in the past that is actually helping, take a turn for the best for me. But I don't want to go too much into detail about myself, because today it's not all about me. It's about the people that I respect and the people that I show, great respect to for what they do every day. So let's get right to it.
He left you. So you're taking it out.
What's going on, everybody? So first up on my list of people that are in the industry right now that are Black and are entrepreneurs and are working really hard every day. You've heard his name before, Daniel Adlam. Bro, I hope you watch this episode, because I'm giving you love right now, son. I don't know how many times I gotta tell this man to watch my episodes. He just doesn't do it. But then again, he's a very busy guy, so I get it. But he's got a Black and Gold party coming up. Of course, I'm invited. The Java Bean will be on the set. I'm gonna be interviewing some of them celebrities and whatnot. He's showcasing his new collections that he's got coming out for Les Sommets, which is the name of his clothing brand. But I'm mentioning him today because he's Black. It's Black History Month, and I want to show everybody that is, my viewers and whatnot, the other people that I interact with who are of the same ethnicity, that are actually, I guess, as you would say, defying the way the world has been set and the way paths are paved for people of African descent. So he's out there showing everybody that it can be done, and with a little to a lot of hard work, anything can be done, to be real. So yeah, I'm giving you a shout out, bro, and I definitely appreciate the hard work that you do, the hard work that you're putting in. For you guys that are listening, I'm gonna put a tag in the comments so that you guys can go check out his website, check out his Instagram, check out all the things that he's got coming up new or in the past, just to catch up on what he does. I would like for everybody to go check out what he does, because what he does is, to me, amazing, and he helps me get forward with a lot of things that I intend on doing for myself as well. So he definitely gives me a lot of ideas, shares a lot of insight with me. So he's not a greedy, stingy person either. So he's one of those people that are out there in the industry that are, one, making it for himself, and two, not selfish in helping others make it as well. So that's for you, Daniel. Second up on the list, he was on this podcast, 2 episodes ago, my main man, Dreas Anti-Zero, another African-American entrepreneur that I see working very, very, very hard to get their foot off the ground, so to speak. He does photography. I think we talked about it in the last episode. He does photography, he DJs, he dances, and he's inspiring to me. He's really inspiring to me because, again, he's defying that same path that's supposedly set for us, that it's a lot difficult for us to get by and to make our own way in the world because of how everything is built around being Caucasian in the US. I do agree to that to an extent, but it's 2020, y'all. We can't use that as an excuse anymore. And to be honest with you, I can't say that I'm a super huge fan of Black History Month. I'm actually the opposite of it. Granted, I know that's kind of hypocritical. I'm showing appreciation to those who are African American and you know, making their mark on this day, which is within Black History Month. But in a whole, I think Black History Month to me is just kind of disrespectful. The reason why my thoughts behind that is because we get 1 month out of the year to show appreciation to what Black people has done, and again, the white community looks at it as it's, oh, we're showing you guys respect now. We're actually giving you guys a month in the year to give you guys respect and pay homage to what you do. No, how about just pay homage to what we do? Period. Overall, why does it have to be a specific month where you learn about Martin Luther King Jr. in school? Why does it have to be February where we all should stand up and unite for blacks around the U.S.? Why should it have to be only 1 month? It should be whenever a black person does something fantastic or great, they get recognition. Not because they're black, but just because they did something fantastic and great, period. Like, damn, like, I'm not a fan of Black History Month. I'm not going to rant on about that, but I am going to show respect for the black people in my life that are really pushing forward. Now, I mentioned those two because one, Dreas was already on the podcast. He was already here. And two, Daniel's really, really difficult to get a hold of. He's a very busy man, so probably him getting on the podcast anytime soon will probably be at his black and white party. So, you know, it's not going to be in the month of February. So I mentioned those two. I do have others that I want to mention, but I would love for them to get on the podcast and explain their craft themselves. That would be a really good friend of mine. His name is Talon. He is the owner of DCX, which is Diverse Cultural Excellence. And again, it's you know, diversifying cultures and just not putting a mark on a specific culture at a specific time. But I don't want to get into details on what they do and what he stands for. I would like for him to do that himself. So yeah, I'm going to invite him on the show so we can go over some of those things. Also, another person that I really want to get onto the podcast to go over some of the things that they do would be, her name is Rakia Brown. And I had just recently have been recording some of her podcasts, which is Plugged In. It's called Plugged In Podcast. And, you know, they keep you plugged in with all the latest hip-hop fashion news. Not hip-hop fashion. Latest news in hip-hop, latest news in, you know, what's going around in our community, and so on and so forth. And again, not going to give it all away. I'm going to let her do that herself if she so happens to get on the show. So I'm really excited about that. And I reached out to these people already. So, you know, we're in conversation about it. And hopefully that goes great. Hopefully it goes fine. You know, because, you know, like I said, it's hard to get a hold of people who are very busy and working hard every day. Like half the time, I'm not even available because I'm sitting here with you guys and doing the Java Bean podcast, you know? So, last but not least, I would have to say it would be Nia Nicole. And she runs her own studio called Manifest Vision Studio, where it's an open outlet for artists and upcoming entrepreneurs to, you know, show their craft with, again, us locals here in New York, where we can feel a comfort zone, so to speak. Because when I was there, it definitely was comfortable for me. I recorded a couple of her music showcases that she was holding, and you know, there's grand prizes and stuff like that. But I'll let her explain that stuff. But these people I would love to get on the show this month to you know, pay homage and show respect to the Black History Month. You get what I'm saying? But again, I don't agree with Black History Month. So that's what this month's podcast is going to... Ooh, dang, see? Banging the table again. Jeez! That's what this month's podcast is going to be wrapped around. We're going to be dealing with a lot of those things. So, Black History Month. I'm going to jump back to that really quick. I'm going to jump back to that topic. Something that peeves me about it, more so than just the fact that we get respect only on this month, is when it comes around this time, it's where a lot of white folk pretend, you know what I mean? And it's not everyone, because I do have a lot of Caucasian friends, and I'm not really speaking to them directly, but then again, some of them, yes. But around this time, oh, it's Martin Luther King this and Malcolm X that and Black History Month, but when it's no longer February, it's back to their old racist habits. And now, these racist habits can be either racial or prejudice habits, but it's not continued. It's not, I can't think of the word, but it's not something that they do on a regular basis. They only decide to show appreciation on this month, and then when this month is gone, that appreciation goes down the shitter. And it's like, yo, that shit is violent. That's foul. It's actually disrespectful. It's like, oh, but I'm actually showing you appreciation. It's like, yeah, you're choosing to show me appreciation because it's called Black History Month. But when that's no longer the case, where does that appreciation go? Does it go out the window? Does it go down the drain? Does it go in the toilet? I don't know. Like that doesn't make sense to me. If you're gonna show appreciation to your black friends, show appreciation to black business owners, and all this, that, and the third, do it just because that's what you feel is right. Don't do it because you feel like it needs to be done because it's Black History Month and you're gonna show that you're not racist, so to speak. So that, to me, is very irritating, and that needs to change very quickly, if you ask me. Now, I don't really have much to go into today. I do have a lot of things going on with Infamous Prodigy. I got a couple of designs that are underway as we speak right now that I'm really excited about. I had to chat with a few people because I wanted to display, so to speak, and let you guys, my podcast viewers, be the first to know about these designs that are coming out, because that's how excited I am about it. I wanted you guys to be the first to know about them, but it was way too soon. So we're gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm not gonna give you guys any spoilers, but keep that eye out because it's going to be coming very soon, and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, that is one thing that I have a hard time with, spoilers and giving you guys all the information right away. It's got to be marketed properly. I'm learning. It's still a road for me that I'm still on that I haven't got off of yet. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I don't really have much else to talk about. Hopefully next week we do get some of these black business owners and entrepreneurs here on the show so we can talk about what they do and, you know, tit for tat and go back and forth and give you guys some insights on what you may or may not be able to do for your entrepreneurship if you decide to go down a direction that they're going or not. And yeah, hopefully that all that information is going to be helpful. So, but that's all I got for you guys today. Not much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.